Did you play the music?
I did. I don't know why it didn't start. Oh, because I hit the wrong part. I hit the box instead of the case.
Nice. 5.5. No.
Josh Vaughn, typically first one out. Cass, how you doing?
Josh Vaughn fucking dominates, dude. He's been fucking. I've been thinking about him a lot lately. He's
with your hand around your cock.
Who's the one that we didn't deliver the Top Gun video to?
That was Will.
Kick Blake.
Shut up, Danny boy.
I don't remember.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I can't remember.
It's on the tip of my tongue too. Oh shit!
Am I forgetting anything or anything? Just all the weed stuff is over here. That's basically it.
I guess, yeah. You get it?
Got everybody turned over on essentials.
Poop fan.
That's what I said.
Sure it was.
It's all this COVID shit, man. It's got me fucked up, dude. Shut the fuck up, dude.
How's COVID got you fucked up when you don't even got COVID?
Shit's got me fucked up, man.
No, that's because you've been drinking Coronas. That's the problem.
I've been barely drinking and can't afford water. Everybody's fucking stockpiling.
That's it. That's the problem right there. Fucking
I'm dehydrated.
You're fucking pickled gate. Are you talking the weed strain wedding cake, Josh Vaughn? Because I want to try some wedding cake. I don't know anybody that has any.
Scissors?
I gotta try some of that shit. Scissors, no.
Fuck.
I don't know, bro.
Yes, sir.
Fucking Mima.
No, I rolled a joint with him.
Oh, okay.
Fucking me.
We need some positive vibes.
Oh, here they are.
Suck Charles the good one.
Well, you came to the right fucking place then, Captain Jerk. We're all about positive vibes. Me, it's more of a spiritual thing. Him, it's more up his butt.
Are we talking about my butt again?
The vibrator up your butt.
AE dog. AE dog. What up, poop?
You know, I specifically looked online before I came here tonight to see if they were even going tonight.
To show?
Yeah, I was hoping they weren't. Some kind of stupid drinking game or something. Like, how retarded is that? I mean, how do you want to fucking watch something as retarded as that when you could be here watching us? But I was really hoping that they weren't airing so I could sit here and make fun of them for not airing tonight.
We can pretend.
We can, I'm good at that.
You're on some fan shit. Give me a
like your
chance,
happiness?
please. Just
Yep,
trying
exactly.
to have my voice heard. Iceman.
Captain
Right.
Jork?
Paul Serta. Who the fuck is Paul Serta?
Full house.
I don't know what he's
team.
talking about either.
Dude, we didn't break
Whatever
10, but should we
happened
just
to
start the show?
having
Yeah, what's going on
Iceman
tonight?
the
Fuck,
Danny
4.5
boy?
minutes in.
Oh, wait, maybe we shouldn't wave our hands around.
Oh, yeah, maybe not.
Are you doing the fingers? Okay,
Yeah.
me too then.
I don't think they can actually tell, but
We know.
yeah.
I feel like Smithers, Mr. Burns.
Brooklyn Menace.
Oh fuck, I forgot. Yeah, let's go like that.
Mr. Burns, yeah.
Like this. And then what is it? This one. And then
I got over the first case of it. I'm gonna see if I can get myself a second round. See what's going on there.
this. No. This. No, this. This.
That's why I came here tonight, to see if I can catch some Corona from this guy tonight.
That's right. Fuck you, Brooklyn Menace, and to everybody else, what's up? You're watching another episode of Positive Vibes Live! I don't even push my voice out too much. I'm afraid to fucking give somebody the coronavirus. I didn't even have it, and I feel like I got it.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, I'm going crazy.
The guy that never leaves his house thinks he's afraid he has Corona.
Oh my god. I'm fucking going crazy about it. Putting on this t-shirt made me really hot. Is it hot in here?
It's a little warm, maybe, but it was warm out today. Corona. So that's it. Yeah, we got the fever. My throat's starting to.
I can't breathe.
With medical mask. I'm safe.
Sup, hoser?
Blake is living a
What are you talking about, dude?
Is quarantine
Paul Serta.
any different than his usual schedule? You got a fever, Blake.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Is that good?
True.
Yes, that was pretty good.
Student refunds is a hot topic.
Okay, why don't you tell the story that you told me on the internet about the...
Well,
Yeah,
okay, so...
And then I'm going to roll some joints, okay?
All right, you roll some joints. So, I work for
Do you want to
furniture
share a
store.
joint?
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I've got more chance of having Corona than you, so that's up to you.
Oh, God. Well, offline,
And
you
now I'm
already did.
explaining why I would have more of a chance. So I deliver furniture to people's houses. In the last, 2.5, 3 weeks, we haven't stopped. Up until
Mr.
yesterday
Green,
was our
it's
last
your time
delivery
to
day
shine.
because the
Bro.
government has, shut us down because we're not an
Just
essential
give
service.
me a chance,
But
give me just
last
1
Friday,
minute, that's all
I
I
delivered
need,
to this house,
60
me and my
seconds
coworker
to
there. We
spit
delivered a
some shit
sofa, a
from
love
mom.
seat, and a sofa
Is
bed to the
Trudeau
basement.
giving any
We got the 2
stimulus?
pieces down. They were taking the last
Squash.
sofa down. When the wife, who's been hiding behind a door the whole time, finally emerges. Now, the wife, she's behind this door this whole time, watching us through the glass. And I'm like, whatever. She's just trying to be safe. That's cool. She doesn't want to take the chance that we're going to give her something. I mean, after all, we're in and out of houses every day. We don't know who's telling us the truth. But the husband, he was with us the whole time, hovering over us, trying to explain to us how he thinks we should do our job like all customers do. And the whole time he's wiping his nose with a Kleenex, which I don't think nothing of it because people get allergies. I got a stuffed nose right now.
What up, Jello onions?
But I'm getting hot down in the basement carrying the sofa down, so I take my coat off, and he grabs it from me, balls it up, and throws it onto the counter over there with his fucking Kleenex in his hand. And then,
Why would you give him your coat?
He took it from me. I'm taking it off. He's like, oh, here, let me take that. And so, now back to the wife that was hiding behind the glass door watching us. We're getting the last piece down. She just opens the door a little bit because she wants to see, make sure we're not having trouble getting it down. It was pretty big. And she goes, don't worry. I'm going to keep my distance from you. I won't breathe on you. Which I felt was a little peculiar when she said that. So we get the sofa down, and immediately I go back up, and I'm like, are you feeling sick? Have you been out of the country in the last couple weeks? She goes, well, I haven't, but my husband has. He went and picked up 2 friends at Detroit Metro Airport.
Dude, I don't even like hearing this story, bro.
Right?
Where were the people? Do you know?
They never did get to that far. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Immediately, I just flipped. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. I took every precaution that I could to minimize the risk. I said, you took no precautions. You picked up 2 people from Detroit Metro Airport who came from God knows where. Oh, no, they took precautions on the plane too. I said, no, they fucking didn't. They were on a goddamn plane with probably 30 people who have the fucking coronavirus.
Yeah, you were probably sitting at home nervous as fuck that you had to go pick them up.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh, everything's fine. I worried enough.
Yeah. So I mean, that was last Friday. It's only been a few days. I don't have symptoms yet.
Yeah.
Let's hope I don't have fucking COVID. I honestly, I wasn't gonna come over tonight. I gave him the option. I said, if you feel okay with me coming over tonight, that's completely up to you. I will come over.
Bronx Sushi.
And I mean, the chances that this guy did have it, I guess, could be very slim, right? So let's hope I don't have COVID.
Are there any cases in
So what
Canada?
about the guy that lives in Chatham but was working at the jail?
Right?
Do you know more about it than the headline?
Not a whole lot. Just that, basically. He had been working for 4 or 5 days with possible symptoms at that time. But, well, he didn't have the symptoms, but he obviously was tested positive. So there's 4 or 5 days he's at work in Windsor. Plus, who knows, stop at a Tim Hortons, stop at a McDonald's, wherever else he stopped on the way through. So who knows how many people he infected. There was one guy, like right now in our area, Windsor and Essex, we only have 4 positive cases counted with like hundreds of tests waiting to be revealed. But not everybody's getting tested, obviously, because there's not enough fucking tests, and they're prioritizing their tests to people that they feel meet a criteria to be tested. But I mean, so you're testing the people with this criteria, but how many people have they fucking seen before they came and got their test? Like, there's gonna be community transmission. Obviously it's already started. So we'll see how that goes. But there's a guy who's a nurse or something at a Michigan hospital. He came back with coronavirus. And I don't know the other 2.
Living on a jet plane. I don't know if CV.
I thought it said Lebanon. Thought it said Lebanon on a jet plane. And then I was like, yeah, they probably got it too.
From human contact. Well, yeah, not just human contact. I could cough on his table and he can put it on his face later.
Rub my dick on the table.
Which he probably does every day.
Put my hands in my mouth.
Yeah, see, exactly. Like, this is
done.
Normal operation.
No less steps than that can be taken.
That's it. Then I'm done.
Doesn't y'all's first lady have it?
Yeah, she's in isolation.
Apparently so. I mean, I don't know how accurate, believable that really is. She might not. I don't believe a whole lot of shit that comes straight out of my government.
No vlog or stream this past week, Slim?
No vlog or stream this past week. Josh, last week on Wednesday, we took the week off because DJ Run for Cover died. And so I don't want to even linger on that shit tonight. But DJ Run for Cover died. Well, I guess I never really addressed it on my channel. He had a heart attack a couple weeks ago. And then he came home. And then he was found unresponsive in his bed shortly after returning home from the hospital. Rest in peace, DJ Run. I don't mean to shrug it off as it looked rude, but it's not my intention. Just don't want to stay on it. So we took Wednesday off. And then for the vlog, just absolute sheer laziness. I filmed a whole vlog. It was about me, guess what? Being terrified of the fucking coronavirus and filming empty shelves like everybody else has been doing, and fucking looking at like queues of people outside of the fucking shopping centers that we're at, and I'm just like freaking out, and I'm yelling in public about it, and it was not a good weekend. I thought that I was pretty much okay. And then I went outside once last Saturday, and I was like, I'm done. I can't go outside anymore.
All this Corona's doing is giving him more of a reason to be a fucking mushroom.
Toilet paper do you have? The fucking beer store.
What about the beer store?
Well, I'm thankful that Mima's work is considered essential here in Canada. They haven't laid her off yet, because even just like you, I'm sure, respectfully, of course, we're living paycheck to fucking paycheck, you know? And like, all the jokes aside of me not having a job and shit, the reality of the, like, whatever, say what you will of me, okay? But the reality of the situation seems to be likely that even if I had a job right now that I was working at for a while, an established job, we would be living out of our means.
Yeah.
Because doesn't seem to always be the case, generally speaking.
Well, I mean, that's all specific people. Like,
I mean, most people live out of their means.
Don't put most people into your circle.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, yes and no. Most people. I mean, it's. I don't know how to say it.
You want to share this joint?
Let's share that joint. I wouldn't say most people live out of their means. A good lot of people live out of their means.
Okay,
sure.
Fuck you.
But I mean, even living I live out of my means a bit, but I still keep it together.
No toilet paper. I drag my ass on the carpet like a dog.
Yeah, well, like I've been saying, you're going to have to wipe with your left hand and shake with your right.
But Mima won't get laid off unless they close the place down because somebody, bunch of people got it. Because, yeah, Mima, she works in what they call one of those essential jobs.
Right. So real quick, so we didn't do positive vibes because of DJ Run last week, and then on like this is the laziest excuse that I have, but it's true. Mima didn't go to work on Monday. She said she was having like a headache, not a fever, and so I just spent the day with her. Which in turn, I didn't edit any vlog footage. I even shot vlog footage on Monday, you know, like the outro and shit. I got a whole vlog, you know, on an SD card. But other than being scared of coronavirus, it wasn't anything particularly special. And so because I didn't put it out on Monday, I was like, I'll do it Tuesday. And then I got sidetracked talking to homies in video chats all Tuesday. And then I'm like, Wednesday? Okay, Monday was like 2 days ago, okay? Monday was like 2 fucking days ago. And I'm doing positive vibes tonight anyway. So, sorry that you didn't get to see a vlog of me scared of coronavirus. Yeah, everybody's sick.
In this bitch.
So how many people out there watching now are actually on full lockdown from their state, city, or whatever, or just in self-isolation? You know, not going out because it's proper of us not to go anywhere right now.
I'm a retard. I saw your videos of last year's
telling
gathering last night.
You are.
And I subscribed because it's all about family.
Oh, thanks, Paul Serta. That's the first fucking thing that you've said.
Well, he said that about 5 times now.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I don't know 5, but he said it.
Get the fuck out of here, Paul Serta.
Is Trudeau giving a stimulus?
Trudeau is doing something. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but I mean, I heard some of it. I'll wait till tomorrow when they really dissect everything that he said today because the guy's an idiot, and we'll figure out then. But we are going to get some money. Anybody who works and is out of work because of it will be getting some money.
Yeah, so not
as much as we make when we're at work, though, so I don't know.
I die. I'm worried for my friends and family because of the corona zombies limping around
Well, see, now that's what pisses me off about this whole shit is there's no fucking zombies. I mean, if we're gonna have some shit like this, fucking give us zombies so we can have some fun with it, you know?
5 years.
Exactly.
Dude, I stay inside, dude. The stay inside part is the least bad part. I was inside and everybody's like, self-isolation this, social distance that. I'm like, dude, I've been doing that for months.
Yeah, well, fuck, I mean, I've been doing that for years, really. I don't go anywhere.
And so, like, it wasn't bad to me until I went outside, man. And I fucking went to Shoppers. And we walked into Shoppers, it was normal. We walked in, nobody was in a queue, shit was fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then we walked out, and there was like fucking 8 or 10 people maybe in a fucking line outside Shoppers, man. And we're walking back toward the truck, and I look over at the No Frills.
Same thing.
And it's a fucking queue, and I'm like, dude, we gotta get out of here. So me and Mima go up to the city. I'm filming the vlog. I'm like, you know, it looks like regular people doing the damn thing. We go inside the Walmart, no lineups or nothing. And then we leave and there's a queue outside the Walmart. I'm like, dude, I'm freaking out,
bro.
And the whole time we're in the Walmart, it's fine, except for like empty shelves, right?
Yep.
No flour, no sugar, no juice, like, you know, no toilet paper. The toilet paper thing was fucking empty, bro. It was crazy.
It's been like that everywhere. I mean, if you're not there on time, your toilet paper's gone. And I don't get it. Fucking toilet. Why are we hoarding toilet paper? I don't fucking get it.
Yeah, I don't get that part either, dude. I don't understand it.
You know, one of my favorite parts about the whole coronavirus going around right now is all the fucking conspiracies.
Iceman, smiling face.
Thanks, Peggy. Nice to have you out.
Cass said she worked through Ebola.
But yeah, the thing that I love about Corona is all the fucking conspiracies that are coming out about it.
Agenda 21?
That's one of them. There's so many.
Agenda 21 is the real deal, dude. That fucking sustainable development. The Wildlands Project. Open up some new tabs, you fucking idiots. if you don't know about
just because
agenda,
there's videos on it doesn't make it 100%.
it's 100% real. It's happening.
I'm looking
it's been
at all the
implemented by
and
George
I
Bush
there's a little bit of
Sr. in
each.
1992 at a meeting of the UN. 173 or 193 countries adopted the practices to begin instituting Agenda 21. And they want to have it full circle by 2030. You know, they make people line up for like iPhones at midnight. They're going to make people line up for AI, bro. We're going to get jacked into technology.
I'm not fucking getting jacked in, dude.
We're going to join the Matrix by 2030.
I'm going underground.
We're going to have a Wildlands,
fucking north, man.
Wildlands project, part of Agenda 21. They're going to have no-go zones marked off on the maps in red. Can't go there. Heavily armed fucking yellow zones. Or like heavily monitored zones at least, okay? And then also, they're going to have super concentrated cities. Just like everybody gets a small apartment and they're just going to stack all these little apartments on top of each other and pack everybody in. It's the stack and pack, cuz. I'm telling you what's up.
And what's the purpose of this?
Because everybody's going to be centrally located into one area. It'll be easier to give out rations. Fascism is going to take over in the next 10 years, and the government will get into cahoots with private businesses like Costco and Amazon and whatnot, and then we'll all be just giving energy rations, food rations, and it'll be easy to fucking control all of the people because we'll be in this reality that we would describe now as a dystopia future where we're just stacked on top of each other. It's going to be North Korea. It's going to be modern-day concentration camps.
You think so?
The Wildlands Project. Sustainable development. You hear these words from me now? I guarantee you haven't looked into any sustainable development.
I have not.
Just remember right now that I'm talking to you about sustainable development. And
Okay, so what about for, like, are we still working?
There might be jobs, and there's gonna be no private property.
Exactly.
We'll eliminate private property. All the farmers are gonna get pushed into these stack and pack cities.
And how do you assume that 7 billion people are just going to all bow down and allow this to happen?
Oh, we're gonna decrease the surplus population,
which is what they're doing.
immensely. We've got the coronavirus right now, and all they had to do to these panicking humans, even myself included, is say, "Well, you better stay inside." And now everybody's inside, basically. You know what I'm saying? What's it going to be next? Sterilize your hands during the coronavirus. Now the next pandemic is a superbug? From fucking hand sanitizer fucking complications? I'm not joking.
I've been blasting diarrhea for
So you think
days.
that the coronavirus will grow stronger and immune to sanitizers and soaps? Is that what you're saying?
No, not necessarily. The coronavirus will go through some type of mutagen or
But I mean,
something like that.
any kind of germ or bug you get on your hands will wash off with soap and water.
It's there's gonna be some type of world event. I don't know if it's going to be a pandemic or if it's going to be a war, but it's going to be bigger than anything that anybody on the planet has ever seen. And then that's it. Everybody's going to get scared. They're going to start panicking. They're going to start panicking. And, oh, dude, aliens are already here, bro.
Well, I know they're here, but I'm saying when they finally do their full invasion and say, fuck you guys, we're done with you.
The awakening phase is almost
Kevin
complete.
disagrees and wants me to sign into my own YouTube. Escaped. LOL.
And that's the real deal, dude. That's the real fucking deal. You know, I believe that there's going to be a new world order. I've said new world. I've talked about new world order on the show before a lot. Well, not a lot, not extensively, but enough.
There's actually right now they've found 40 different mutations of the coronavirus right now in different countries.
Great. You know what I'm saying? Superbug. A superbug with 40 different variants.
Oh, that's right now. I mean, it's still mutating. That's the problem with the coronavirus is it keeps fucking mutating.
Skynet is aware. Yeah, that Skynet shit. That Skynet is going to be the real deal, dude. Skynet is Google, bro, and Facebook combined. They will merge eventually. I think, maybe. I don't know about that one. But AI will be the future. We will be just like that movie Surrogates. Just like the movie Surrogates. We'll just be sitting in small dingy apartments connected to AI.
The coronavirus is a family of viruses.
The coronavirus, right, but I'm saying the COVID one that's out now, that the one that we're all worried about, there's 40 different mutations right now throughout different countries.
You shouldn't worry, you're already immune.
I'm not saying 40 different countries,
Danny
I'm
boy.
saying that this country has got this many mutations, this one has this many mutations. Italy, China, I can't remember the other 2 or 3.
Once we're out of TP, we'll have to go to the 3 shells.
I've said it already on this show once, and I'll say it again right now. I'm going to be fucking wiping with my left and shaking with my right. And guess what? I'm not even allowed to touch anybody, so it's 2 fucking wipes, bro.
Asking us questions. I wonder.
I tell you what I'm going to be doing is stepping from the toilet into the shower. How hard is that?
I feel like the TV is casting a shadow on me.
I find it very coincidental.
I think Idiocracy is our future. No, dude, because they let people go out and do things in Idiocracy. I'm just saying, bro, if you want some shit to look at to make you feel paranoid about the future, especially in the next decade. We are in 2020 now. I've lived through several decades now in my life. You know, I'm only 40 basically, but like, you know, this is going to be the age. If we don't reach the singularity by 2030, we'll reach it by 2040, no problem. Yeah. You know the singularity? When the AI is as smart as us and then it just becomes smarter than us and takes over. That's what's going to happen.
I fear that we're a lot closer to the singularity than 2030.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got everybody into phones, into wearables. You got everybody's lining up to fucking hit stores to get the latest technology. You think they're not going to advertise? How dope is virtual reality right now? You know what I mean? Like, how dope is it right now?
People are paying to go into virtual reality.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what, you think you can't live in fucking Second Life? You know, actually live there? People that do these fucking videos on YouTube that are just for entertainment purposes. Oh, I spent 72 hours in Minecraft VR. You know what I mean? I spent a 1 week in VR chat. The only time my eyes were open was when the goggles were on. And people are just gonna be completely Matrix, jacked in.
Yeah.
It sucks. I'm worried.
That's what we're heading towards.
2030. That is when sustainable development in the world will be fully implemented, I think. In the next 10 years, I think shit's going to go crazy. You know what I mean? I'm worried. And it's started because they made people line up outside of Walmart. And if the government can say, oh, you better self-isolate, and everybody just consents to this concept and just goes inside, like, you think that the government's going to have any problem fucking inciting, like, mandatory go in the house or martial law or shit like that? You know, we got the government as an entity in society has these human beings panicking over these flu symptoms. And they're just like, yeah, go in your house. There's no toilet paper. Deal with it. You know what I mean?
Martial law.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. I wish I never would have... I wish that I could live a life of ignorance because ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, right.
We're just depressed about Agenda 21. At least I am, dude. All right, what else?
They've changed the name of Pornhub to Stay at Home Hub.
Face with normal
you know that?
You know what's funny is I jerk off on X videos and I just randomly went to Pornhub for some reason. I think I was looking for a video that I couldn't find there, and I noticed it. And then it was after I noticed it that I saw people talking about it. Pornhub's offering a Pornhub Premium service, a 1 month trial. It's either for the next month or it's a 1 month trial from when you sign up to encourage you to stay home and get your dick chafed. Chop up your pussy.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Well, yeah, but it's a whole new world ahead of it. You know, it's just the end of the world as we know it. Things are changing.
Not someone who's always in this house anyway. Yeah, I am, and I'm glad. I'm glad to be.
What if they still have the gathering but the borders are still closed?
I will be very upset. Cass Bowling is my sister. That's immediate family, right? Cassandra Bowling and Rob Bowling are my birth mother and father.
I don't think that.
And I need to go see them in Ohio.
They're not letting people across. Hell, they're not letting people in to see their dying relatives in hospitals and in nursing homes right now.
How come Matt told me that his parents' life insurance, not life insurance, medical insurance? They're like canceling medical insurance if you don't come home and shit.
Really?
And it's like, isn't this when you need it the most? Isn't this when you fucking need it the most?
Yeah, like that's part of the reason you pay for that shit.
So fucking lame, dude.
My place.
That's bullshit.
Think Andy
Danny Boy says hopefully it'll be a 100% free Canadian gathering of the Juggalos. Fucking asshole, Danny. You want this?
I'm good.
Think Andy would be more believable. Fuck you, Josh, you fucking idiot. Andy's my dad. I gotta see my dad. This guy's younger than you.
He only looks it. I got bad genes for my mom.
We did a half a show. We're gonna do a tight hour.
They might even cancel.
Yeah, I was already planning on that because I want to go back to bed.
I still
was
want
sleeping
my
before we started the show. We both were.
We were watching the Tiger Show.
Yeah.
We were watching the Tiger Show, and then we started the episode where they were speculating that the woman fed her husband to the tiger. We both fell asleep.
No, that was they were going into the third episode after that. We started watching the third episode. I think you're still awake for that.
That's where they started talking about...
I thought they started talking about it in the second episode.
They started talking about it at the end of the second episode, but they really explored it in the third episode.
Well, I don't know, because I fell asleep.
Yeah, I fell asleep, too.
I'm tired. Fuck, what do you expect?
Yeah, so I don't know if that's...
You know, one thing that I'm really looking forward to, now that I know I'm going to do as much as I can this week, as many hours as I can, up till Friday, and then I'm going to take the unemployment package, whatever the government's offering. My favorite part about it is that I'm going to do acid probably twice a week the whole time I'm off. Maybe even 3 times.
You just do it 3 hits a day every day.
No, that doesn't work. You know that. That's just wasting the shit.
Great.
I thought there was going to be a follow-up to that.
Nope.
I haven't noticed much at all, and I'm not homeless. I'm not homeless either.
They're allowed to be there. They're allowed to be in America because they own property there, but they only go for 6 months or something, less a day or whatever it is.
Yeah. And then they just got this notice in the last little bit, obviously, before they came home, right?
There's more people here than in the evil crowd.
Captain Flannel, shut the fuck up, dude. Because nobody's there.
Yeah, I know.
It's fucking stupid.
Mad Max or The Purge? Got to go.
See, that's what I'd go for, is a little bit of The Purge.
If you're still on.
I guess Mad Max style would be
We're gonna probably
cool
do a tight hour, Captain Jerk.
Normal eyes. LOL face with tears of joy.
AE
Bub, AE Dog.
AE Bub.
Fuck you, Bub. Fuck you, Bub.
So, other than being terrified of the coronavirus, I've been playing Minecraft.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you were doing before you were terrified of the coronavirus.
I got a free server with my homie, and we've been playing.
Oh, wow. Bank closest to us just got robbed.
We had one robbed in Windsor last weekend. 3 meth heads they got out at the West End. It happened downtown, the robbery, and they caught them in a house in the West End.
Why would you rob a bank in the same city that you're from?
They're meth heads, dude. They were just trying to get their...
Probably can't drive.
You know, that's going to be a problem with this right now. The isolation and everything is people on meth are going to start... Not just meth, but addicts are going to start going crazy for their fucking drugs. And that sucks.
What I'm truly worried... Okay, so reality, if things get really bad, crazy bad, I can't even in this moment cite an example to you of what would have to be happening here in order for it to be really bad, okay? But when things get really bad, I feel like I have this confidence knowing that I have the truck and the camper. So I feel like because I can geographically distance myself from this place that I consider home, there might be some safety element in that, you know, but probably not.
If you can find a place, you know, in the bush somewhere where you don't get yourself stuck.
Right. Also, and then, like, if really bad things happen, like, you can't get fucking toilet paper right now to wipe your ass. What do you think is going to happen when you can't buy fuel?
Right?
You know what I mean? Like, as soon as they stop with fucking fuel, bro.
Yeah, they take fuel away. That's putting everything to a dead halt.
Dude, forget it. Imagine if you have to apply for a card that puts you in some type of status hierarchy. You're a non-essential fuel consumer.
Really? I couldn't see it going that way. I mean, I just feel it would just come down to whether you can afford it or not, basically.
Jehovah's
I mean, are you rich enough? I guess it is a hierarchy. If you're rich enough to buy fuel, you can buy some fuel.
The only safe place to live is on an Indian reservation.
Dude, that's not even safe. We got one here in Canada that just freaking got tons. Like I can't remember. I think a couple hundred people just got tested positive.
In order to bug out, you have to know how to survive on your own. And that's another thing. I'm gonna die, dude. I'm gonna die.
You gonna die?
I'm gonna be one of the first to go.
True, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Vibes. I'm scared now.
Who said that? Rob Bowling.
Good, you fucking should be. Yeah, what's that?
$1.35 gas on the reservation here.
See, here, if we were paying by the gallon, the cheapest I think I figured out recently, it would still be around $2.34 a gallon for us, Canadian.
What's that, 60 cents a pop? 65 cents a liter?
Around there, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's fucking brutal. I seen gas at like 70 fucking cents, 69 cents. And
well, the reservation
gas hasn't been under $1 here in years.
Costco's been 64. Fuck, 64 is what I was paying when I first got my license.
Not slim.
Actually, less than that even. It jumped up to 6. That's what it was. When I got my license, I was paying like 45 to 50 cents a liter. And then and then once I got my first car, it immediately jumped up to 65 cents.
I hate all this.
Where the fuck is Tuffalo? What the fuck kind of name is Tuffalo? Who names their town
Juggalo.
I should have drank
it's a town of tough juggalos.
Kool-Aid in the 70s.
It's a town of all tough juggalos. They will fight you, bro.
That doesn't save it.
I should have drank the Jim Jones Kool-Aid in the 70s. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be the first to go when they start decreasing the surplus population.
17.
Well, maybe not the first. You're kind of wily. You can hide out a little bit.
Hopefully,
I really feel like hopefully the truck and the camper is something.
Legend movie.
I don't like as long
well,
as
if it
I
is,
get
I'm going with
off,
you.
I'm
if it gets that far.
I'm scheduled to pay off the truck in the next year. April, I think. April 2021, I should have the truck paid off. I owe less than $4,000 on it right now.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, survival of the fittest, man. It's gonna be crazy, dude. It's
That's why he's not gonna survive.
It's gonna be so crazy. When I think about running away, all I think about is fuel. How am I gonna get away with any type of fuel whatsoever?
That's awesome. Blake.
I don't know what I just said. I don't know what I just said that would make you say that's awesome.
I think it was something previous to what you just said.
But anyway.
Revolt.
Blake
yeah, I'll
Fit.
fucking revolt.
It's like a Friday the 13th movie. We get picked off one by one.
It fucking sucks, dude. Everybody's dying. Ole's kid died a couple weeks ago now. DJ Run died last week. My friend's fucking sister died from a fucking brain aneurysm like 2 days ago or a day ago.
Yesterday overnight.
It's fucking crazy. One day you're here, the next day your death goes pop.
I think she's 40 years old, and like that's just it, a brain aneurysm, right? You don't fucking know when that's gonna hit, and then it's there.
And then you're done.
They had her on life support overnight, but they pulled the plug and they decided to donate her organs.
Body on that couch.
I feel like a dead body.
Outbreak?
So it's just.
I watched Outbreak for the first. No, was it Outbreak? Contagion for the first time the other day. And while it does Contagion, I don't fucking know, man. And while it does give you a pretty good and accurate understanding of how viruses can spread so easily, the movie I found very subpar. I didn't like it very much.
I don't know it.
Netflix, watch it.
Great. More shit to worry about.
Outbreak, I don't think I've seen that one either.
Watching Containment on Netflix.
Yeah, American Netflix has some crazy shit.
They'd passed a 5-gram bill.
A 5G bill, yeah. People are dying. I don't even want to think about 5G.
Well, I think they're putting a halt to not a halt, but a slowdown to 5G right now. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I saw something, but I didn't read very much of it because I was in a rush.
Do you think that the coronavirus is a smokescreen for some other larger picture that we can't even fathom?
Maybe not a smokescreen. Maybe more of a precursor.
Agenda 21, y'all.
See, I don't even know if I totally agree with that so much.
Agenda 21?
Yeah.
I'll show you some videos about it when we fucking.
But I mean, there's conspiracies about what was the one that somebody sent me today, that the government, that Trump overtook the coronavirus outbreak thing to use as a way to take down gangs and organized crime. That way they're all locked down. There's already been, says there's been a bunch of arrests in Italy on these people. Then there's the other one that is about the pedophiles. They're trying to get all the pedophiles from Epstein's Island because the guy that just got convicted, people are claiming, now he has made a deal to spare himself some jail time, and that they're locking everybody down. Tom Hanks is arrested in Australia in a hotel room. He's refusing to come back to America, and someone was saying about Oprah getting raided and having tunnels under her house. I mean, so many fucking conspiracies going on right now.
Agenda 21 is not a conspiracy.
Well, I mean, it could be.
It's not. They talk about it in the government. I've been watching, listen, dude, I watched 45 minutes of videos on the internet.
That's why I feel I can't take you at your word.
Agenda 21 is the real deal. Sustainable development is going to be ridiculous. The Wildlands Project is going to kill a bunch of us, I think.
I'm just trying to figure out what Josh Vaughn's talking about here.
President Trump's impeachment?
Well, that,
they have
the wall,
meetings on it all the time.
I don't know. I missed some of the comments, I guess. So I don't know what he's getting at exactly.
It's crazy. Everything's crazy. I'm going crazy. My cousin came over today and we literally stood 10 feet apart from each other outside.
What? Say that again?
Matt came over today. And we stood outside 10 fucking feet apart from each other.
In Philadelphia movie. Not this.
Was he afraid he was going to give it to you?
He works in a food industry, so he's always having to go to work. And now he's working overtime and shit. And they never usually offer overtime at his job. And they gave him a $2 an hour fucking hazard pay, essentially, is what it is.
Okay, maybe not so, because I know some places gave extra discounts on employee discounts with the extra $2 an hour.
Shit is out of control.
But it's all temporary. Once this is over, they take that raise away from them. Which sucks.
I feel hot as fuck.
Do you really?
Can you open the door?
Do you get a fever? All this talk about
just
Corona.
Stressed out, man.
More?
Whatever.
I guess it's not too cold out. Yeah, all this talk about Corona is making it go to your head now. You get me fucking sick. That's it, man. We're done.
Now.
I'm opening the door as
no problem,
Corona. My toilet clogged and it's been bubbling and Corona's bubbling through my toilet. I can't get away from it. I've got a Corona bidet.
That's not bad.
It actually is one of the worst things.
Yeah, I guess it is. Oh, the friggin' streets right now are pretty dead. I'm driving around Windsor at work and Like, there's not even a tenth of the traffic that there usually would
Slim,
be.
it's too soon to start giving up hope already. That is what
He
they
gave up
want,
hope years
stress
ago,
you
dude.
To the point of
Don't worry.
sickness.
He's way ahead of the curve.
I'm like instantly cooled down since the doors
Feel
have
better?
been open.
You want me to close it?
No.
Okay.
I need some fresh air. I'm fucking dude.
You fucking COVID.
Things are crazy. That's all I can keep saying. It's been I've been
Corona.
thinking about it nonstop, and like, how can I not think about it nonstop? Even when I try to fucking stay away from it, it's pushed in my face. I go on fucking YouTube, and YouTube's got these fucking bumpers that are like, "Hey, you want to learn something about COVID-19? Click here." And it's like, no, I don't, and it's every day. Every day I go on the website. They want me to know if I want to watch a video about COVID-19, and I'm like, no, dismiss. Every day, dismiss.
Well, watch it. Maybe it'll stop coming.
I doubt it. It'll be like, oh, well, you've graduated to level 1. You know what I mean?
Now, if I wake up tomorrow morning and I do have symptoms, obviously not, because I think I got. But if I do wake up tomorrow morning and I have symptoms and I give you a message and say, well, that's it, bud. I mean, are you going to just go out and kill yourself?
I'll have to get the test and try to fight to live, and then if I can survive, that'll be great. I hope that you also survive.
Pretty old.
I know. I know that, and it sucks.
I'm reminded by
This is
everybody.
the first time that it fucking sucks. Oh, and then I hear like, oh, it's it's only bad for old people and babies. And then I hear like, oh, all these regular aged people are getting fucking sick too. And it's like,
Well, no, actually, what it was is it's critical for older people and people with vulnerabilities, immune suppressant problems and stuff, whatever diseases they have. But then, and it's actually not really affecting kids. There's only been a handful of fucking kids, it sounds like, that have actually gotten it. But they were saying, it wasn't affecting people, really under the 40s too much, maybe a little. But yeah, now I'm hearing 18, 28, 32.
With AIDS, you have sex.
and then
they're dying.
When do they make announcements that there's no more school for the rest of the school year? Is that going to happen?
Yeah, they just said, well, I know they pushed it up another couple weeks into May, I think. At least in Ontario. Alberta, they canceled their school for the year for sure. I know they did, and they're just passing those kids on to the next grade. But they're going to integrate what they didn't learn from this grade into that grade.
Dumb kids going forward, being the future. Oh, you don't know anything because of COVID-19 in 2020? Well, get in line at midnight tonight, because we're going to jack you into AI. You'll never have to worry about thinking again. We've got this central network that the government has developed. And all you have to do is just jack in. And of course they're going to make you pay for it. People are getting microchipped in Sweden right now, and they're having fucking microchip parties.
But, like, what purpose does it serve?
Just to be tagged. Chattel property of the government.
But if that's all we are, is just these fucking zombies on AI now, like, you can unplug yourself and live an everyday life, or you're just plugged into the AI.
Probably just like...
Yeah, so I mean,
how many times...
So what purpose do we have?
One,
if we're living
we're on the internet right now. 2, how many times have you picked up your phone tonight on the show? Every time I wake up, even in the middle of the night, to take a blurry-eyed piss. Yeah.
Yeah.
My claim is not outrageous.
Well, I understand, but... I mean, if that's all we are is in our little apartments living this life, they're delivering us rations and we're just living in this on AI thinking we're living a wonderful life, what purpose are we serving to them? Why aren't they just getting the fuck rid of us?
They're decreasing the surplus population. Don't worry, you will be terminated.
But why are they going to go to that much trouble when all they have to do is just fucking get rid of us?
That is what will happen. There will be an elite class that will get to stay behind.
And be plugged in.
Yep, and they'll be in these stacking packs.
But there again, what purpose are they if they're not doing something for humanity?
At least Gizmo is safe from the virus and he won't ever get it.
Right? I can't believe how many stories I've heard of people trying to drop their dogs and cats off at the shelter, going to the vet and saying, put my dog down, I don't want to get fucking COVID from my animal. Shut the fuck up, you dumb motherfuckers. You ain't gonna get it from your dog or your cat. Hell, the only thing that I really worry about myself is if I get it, I could pass it on to my fucking ferrets, and that would piss me off.
They use our bodies for batteries like in the Matrix.
Yep, energy.
We're gonna all be
Okay, see, now we're getting
talking
somewhere.
about
If they're using something about us, then it makes sense. But you weren't saying that. You're just saying there's plug us in. We're gonna think we're living this reality while we eat these rations that we think is real food.
We're gonna
Could
be like the
end.
Matrix.
No doubt. Gonna get worse. We are a utility truth.
JR Filthy usually only responds in the chat with astonished and wow faces.
Beer mug.
And he's been so vocal tonight
Hand-making
because
the
he
sign
knows
of the horns.
that what I'm saying is
Beer
real
mug.
deal.
Okay, so basically what it's going to be is we're all going to be you sitting in a lazy boy chair in bliss, basically.
The sign of the
Just these slobs of people, like in the movie WALL-E.
And making the sign of the
WALL-E's a
horns.
good example of
Which will
dystopia
keep us
future.
around for
Also,
spare parts.
Surrogates, I think it's called. Which one is the movie? Why am I yelling at the camera when the microphone is still just right here? Which one? I already asked this before on the show. Which one is the movie? Is it Surrogates? Is my question. The movie where it's the fat guy sitting in the fucking dystopia fucking gross apartment, and he's controlling the super hot chick through AI, through like virtual reality.
Surrogates.
I'm pretty sure it's Surrogates.
Yes.
Yes, Surrogates.
Okay, yes. Yeah, from 2009.
That's real, and that's part of Agenda. That's part of Agenda 21 to get us used to
Doesn't get great ratings.
through movies and shit, to get us used to the concept of the visual dystopia future. They are training younger generations.
I might watch that on acid this weekend. Maybe I'll do this kind of idea movies for this weekend's acid trip. That sounds like a good idea.
Freak yourself out on us.
Smiling face.
Well, I was
Fuck
doing some AI type movies for a couple weekends, but then I watched fucking AI Rising and it just ruined it for me. That was the dumbest movie I ever fucking watched.
Shit is mad real, dude. The singularity. I don't even foresee the singularity to be a part of Agenda 21. I don't see the singularity occurring in the next 10 years. Yeah.
Well, see, then we don't even have a fucking chance against fucking Skynet because we're already plugged in by that point.
Smiling
the fuck good is that?
With horns. I am not F% at a robot.
I mean, if it's human enough.
I think you are a fat percent pounder robot.
What's your problem, man?
So it's, Will Smith with the fucking leather Converse. What was that, AI? That's the real deal, dude. Yeah. Robots are going to take over.
I didn't watch that one.
Maybe like save the human. You know what happened in AI? Will Smith hates the robots because the robot's prime directive is to save the human.
Are you talking about... Oh, okay, no, you're not.
Maybe it's...
I was thinking iRobot, but that was different.
It is iRobot.
Is it iRobot? Okay.
AI is the one with the fucking Sixth Sense kid. And I never watched AI. That's the one with the kid from the Sixth Sense. But the one with Will Smith, the thing is, he hates the robots because the robot's prime directive had like 3 prime directives that make robot law or whatever it is. And one of the prime directives was to save the people over the robots. So the fucking robot saved Will Smith because he was in closer proximity than the child that perished. So now Will Smith hates robots and he wears leather chucks. It's fucking ridiculous.
In I Am Legend, the cure makes things worse.
All these things are not just fucking movies.
I mean, we're fucked no matter what.
Yeah.
That's all there is to
I
it.
hope that... I'm glad that I'm
since the beginning.
I'm glad that I'm not carrying on a lineage.
Yeah.
I would hate to see what the future brings for them.
I really don't want my child to have any kids. I don't want to bother being a grandparent because exactly for that reason. You know what? It's not far off. It really isn't. Yeah, if we don't see it in our lifetime, I'm sure my kid is going to see it in her lifetime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In the next 10 years, shit's going to go fucking haywire. I promise you. I promise you. Oh, well, everybody's like, oh, well, we're on lockdown. They just
feel...
People on the internet, they're like, oh, well, we're on lockdown. Oh, well, we're on quarantine. It sucks, but it's what we're doing. Everybody, yep, whatever. Yeah. Nobody did that with SARS. Nobody did that with the Ebola like Cass was talking about. Every year it's a different fucking flu. Tens to hundreds of thousands of people die every year from flus and influenza. And, like, I just, like, now this one is a big, big deal that they just will be like, go inside, and everybody listens.
Yeah. But see, I see where you're coming from, but my point of view has always been that when it comes, it's going to be a coordinated war where all the superpowers, the head-ups, all go underground and let this war fucking break out while they're up there. And then in, you know, whatever, 10, 20 years, whenever the radiation has diminished enough, they'll come back out. That's my idea of the way it's going to... I mean, that's the most logical to me. Like, this whole idea of fucking us up to this... Like, maybe they'll do that after. Maybe that'll be the population suppression.
Maybe, yeah, that'll be it. Decrease the surplus population.
Because it just makes more sense of them to do it that way.
Boom, boom, boom. Knock all these...
Because they're not killing enough of us this way.
Wildlands. When the show's over in 4 minutes, I want you to watch the fucking paranoia videos that I watched before you leave.
Just want maybe like 20 more minutes. Their own money on shit paper rather than buying food.
Yeah, well, people are buying food too, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They're not buying food.
Yeah, there's a lot of food off the shelves. See, every time I go into No Frills, there's barely any meat. I go into the fucking soup aisles, and it's pretty depleted.
And here's another thing about that. How are you buying all this meat? What are you doing to keep this meat on freeze? You know, what happens when you're fucking...
Yeah, what happens if the power grid does go down? Your meat's gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know? Yep. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense.
Yep, at that point, you're done. Me, I'll just fucking pack up on peanut butter. I fucking love peanut butter. High on protein.
You're gonna fucking turn into a peanut.
That's alright, dude.
Like Mr. Peanut. Should get you a fucking top hat, bro.
Fat Jesus in here.
Yeah, he's expressing his feelings.
Yeah.
He wishes he was with another guy holding his hand. He wants to be two men holding hands. Yeah. He's a little fat guy.
Holding hands.
He looks like a little fat guy. He looks like two men holding hands.
That's a lot of contamination. Two men holding hands.
I got squirrels in my neighborhood. I won't starve. Well, guess what? Not when everybody else is fucking eating squirrel. Okay, and they're gone.
Cough in your mouth. Just to be sure you got it. I mean, we already shared 2 joints tonight. If I got it, he's got it.
Yeah, I mean, do we not already share milk?
Well, I really doubt that I do. I mean, I took precautions when I was delivering, except for that one guy, but...
Peanut butter is the way to go. Surprised face with raised eyebrows. That's how it started, Jesus.
The coronavirus started with 2 men holding hands. Josh Vaughn? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, we're all gonna die.
Peanut butter is the way to go. You're right, Cass. I fucking love this shit. This guy thinks it's a poor man's food or something. I just love the shit.
I ate a lot of peanut butter when I had no other options.
I mean, so did I, because it's there and it's good.
No, that's made it not good.
I understand what you're saying, but no, I've been there too, where I'm like, oh man, like that's all I really got to eat, peanut butter on some bread. But I mean, still, I just always love it. It never bothered me.
It bothered me. It bothered me. You bothered me.
You know, that's like when people post on Facebook or something that they'll show a hamburger on 2 slices of bread. Remember what it was like to be poor? I don't consider that being poor. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't mind eating a fucking hamburger and bread.
Yeah, I don't get that either. What, because the top is more toasted? It's literally the same dough. It doesn't taste at all different.
Bread is bread.
You fucking... People are shit.
Hot dogs in my bread? I don't buy... I've only ever bought hot dog buns because my kid is spoiled.
The outro's more than a couple minutes. We're done the show.
Yeah, we're done.
How do we do that? This?
Vegans got it made. Meat in stores. Yeah, but you know what, though? I mean, if things go down, go for the vegans first because they're the closest thing to grass-fed. Hey, if it comes down to it.
Astonished face.
Yeah.
And they'd be a lot weaker.
That's how I feel, astonished.
Lack of proteins.
We literally talked about nothing else except dying from COVID-19. Positive vibes.
No, we talked about other stuff. We talked about the whole future of the shit.
Oh yeah, Agenda 21. Hey, listen, I'm just saying, check out Agenda 21 stuff. Check out the Wildlands Project. Just check out those two things, because those are the next big things to come in the next 10 years. I'm saying.
I feel better.
No.
Well, Kevin Paul, I'm glad I could help you feel better tonight. Also, thanks for watching this episode of Positive Vibes. We're going to do another one next Wednesday at 8 p.m., provided that we're not on some mandatory lockdown. And always, if something prevents us from being together in person, there's not a reason that we can't do a StreamYard together, right?
That's
We've
right,
talked about it a couple times.
We considered it tonight, but we did this instead.
Iceman fucking said, you know what? Fuck the self-quarantine. I'm not going to let the
being
man...
socially responsible.
Yeah,
that ain't me.
We're going to touch mouths and transitively.
With a joint.
And you can't stop us.
That's right. And if there's anything that you take from tonight's show, just make sure you stay up all night watching YouTube conspiracy shit now. Scare the fuck out of yourselves.
Watch Agenda 21 videos and Wildlands Project videos.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, let's end the show.
All right.
As it goes, come and watch the next episode of Positive Vibes next Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I'm sure I'll fucking film something this weekend. I've liked picking up the camera. Now I just got to get back into editing the videos again. The new thing is dope, but where the old computer... This is the last thing. Where the old computer can render 720p videos almost in real time. It's a little bit slower than real time. This will take 2 hours to render a 1080p.
See you next week.
Yeah, see you next week, Bronx Sushi. This will take 2 hours to fucking process a 20-minute 1080p video. I started shooting some vlogs in 1080p. And I did it. And the editing and everything is dope, but the processing takes a long time, like 2 hours. Anyway, whatever.
What
okay,
about
that's
the regular processing. Does it do it?
I haven't tried to edit. I haven't tried to render a project in 720p here. So it's just a patience game.
I see.
Anyway, that's it. Thanks for doing the... Oh, also, fucking Wicked Clowns from Outer Space 2 got canceled. I don't think I got to talk about that on my Not Slim 1 channel anywhere yet.
No, at least
that fucking sucks. I wanted to go to the show on April 20th. It
didn't get canceled. It got
postponed. Okay, well then I'm just going to cry victim for a minute about it, and then we're done for real.
Okay.
So what, man? That fucking sucks, dude, because I love going to clown shows, and I love having the great opportunity to be able to spread them out evenly throughout the year. Now, if it doesn't get canceled or postponed, I'm going to go to the Gathering in August, the Wicked Clown Show in September, and then Hallowicked in October. I'm blowing my whole clown nut in fucking, you know,
well, then
in 3 months, and there's nothing else going on after that.
Well, December usually has something.
December has ballas, but now I gotta save my money for this Ultra Live Monster 5 so that I can get the fucking coins, man. And that's gonna be even more expensive back to back to back, because they're not gonna do none of those shows in 2020 because of COVID. You know what I'm saying? So, in summation, it upsets me that I have to go. It upsets me that I have the ability to go to these shows. That's great, but to do them one every month, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd rather do like Ballas in December, skip the February show, do a spring tour show, Gathering, Hallowicked, you know, you get it. So that was the first major bummer. Now I just got COVID pouring in the house, windows fucking doors wide open. Summation compilation, that would be good. Find them, edit the video, send it to me, and I'll upload it. Anyway, that's it for real this time. So we'll see you next week. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop.